Woohoo! Habs top up the Oilers right here at Talking Habs with Rick, the #1 hockey channel in the studio. Oh boy, what a good game. So before we get to that, I'm going to ask you to subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified of all my videos. I'd like to know what you guys thought of that great overtime. That was exciting. Only a minute long, but it was exciting. Leave any comments in the comment section below. I'd appreciate that. And for all you Facebook watchers out there, please come on over to YouTube and check out my videos right here at YouTube. And you can, while you're here, you can subscribe, which would be great. Thank you. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm gonna just a note. If anybody watched my other videos, you'll know my ex-wife had a heart attack, and she's okay, but during the first period, she phoned me, my son phoned me, everybody phoned me, and I was distracted for the first 2 periods on the phone. I didn't see all of it, but what I did see, I'm going to report on, and I saw all of the third period and the overtime. So let's get to it. The game started off fast. There was a penalty to Edmonton, I think at 1:09. I did not notate it. And then, boom, Weber gets a power play goal at 2:23 from Drouin on a, what did I say? On a slapper from the point, one of his blasts. Boom. So right away we get that power play goal I was talking about at 2:23. Looks like it's going to be a good game here. A little later on, Lucic pushes Mete like that into the boards. Well, he pushes him. He didn't know he hit the boards. He hits the boards hard right here on his head. Boom. Squishes his neck down. I thought for sure this guy's got a broken neck. But no, he gets up. He skates off the ice, goes into the locker room. He's okay. I wrote down here, goddamn Lucic. I hate that guy. And it's funny because I just heard a rumor about maybe Montreal acquiring him from Edmonton, and I say, why? Okay, talk about that later. So, like I said, all hell broke loose at that point for the phone calls and everything, but I tried to get what I could. Draisaitl tied it up. I didn't mark the time. It was on an open net after a bad rebound right onto his stick. And he got that from Nurse, and well, it wasn't a rebound, but it was bouncing around, and it happened to bounce right onto his stick from Nurse and Lucic, and he had pretty much an open net on Carey Price. Okay, Habs, they're on their heels a bit after that. They recover, and the play evens out, and it's back and forth flow sets in, kind of. And the Habs are shooting a lot, but their accuracy isn't very good, because there's not a lot of shots total on net I found for the whole game. Although I say that, they did shoot a lot. They got 13 official shots, but they seem to shoot a lot more than that. But really not very accurate. That's what I found. It was a very fast-paced first period. The Habs were better, I found, in the first 10 minutes, and the Oilers in the second 10 minutes. That's what I found. Passing was not sharp from the Habs most of the last 10 minutes. And they couldn't, it just was a flow back and forth, but they couldn't really get anything happening. Overall, though, it was a fun period to watch. Oh, shots on goal. Montreal 13, Edmonton 7. Montreal was 1 for 2 on the power play, and Edmonton was 0 for 1 on the power play. Right into the second. What a beauty by Domi with second effort. He goes around the net and sort of slips off his feet, and he slides around and still manages to bank the puck in off Koskinen. It was a beautiful second effort, and I called it. Domi got the goal. I was calling a goal and assist by Domi and Kokoniemi, and we'll see how that plays out. Okay, that was at 1:09, so I guess the penalty in the first period wasn't at 1:09, but it was early. And that was from Petrie and Byron. Then McDavid strikes later in the period on the power play to the left of Price. It was at 8:05 on a bouncing puck from Nugent Hopkins and Nurse. And right after that, Byron is injured, being checked into the boards. He hits awkwardly on his left shoulder, and he leaves the game, doesn't come back. There was no penalty on that play because I don't believe it was a dirty play, but there was no penalty. Weber takes a penalty. I think it was a bad penalty. Draisaitl scores from in close to the left of Price on a bouncing puck scramble at 14:55 of that period, second period, from Chiasson and Nugent-Hopkins. Habs start running around in their own zone. They're unorganized, and as Edmonton mounts some big pressure, they just can't get anything together. Passing's not good. They're just running around kind of like chickens without their heads for a little while there. Then Domi takes a dumb penalty, dumping Draisaitl by his face. Just grabs him by the face and dumps him down. Habs killed it off, so nothing comes of that. Period ends with nothing that I noticed, so forgive me. I did get the shots. Six for Montreal, 10 for Edmonton. Montreal went 0 for 1 on the power play, whereas Edmonton went 2 for 3 on the power play. Not a good period for the penalty kill for Montreal. Third period, penalty to Larson for slashing at 3:39. Power play, nothing happens on the power play. Habs are floundering in the third. The Oilers are forcing them to the outside. They're kind of at the Montreal's blue line. They're kind of sort of like on the penalty kill where they form the box. But this is 5 guys, sort of like a circle in the center, and they're forcing Montreal to both sides. And Montreal couldn't do anything with that. Even through that, though, the pace is fast and furious. And as the Habs try to score, they're trying everything they can to break through that. There's a scramble behind the net, and called it again. Kotkaniemi scores. Gets his 8th on a nice little backhand from in close on the right side of Koskinen. It showed great hands by Kotkaniemi. It was a huge goal to tie it up at 13:35, and he got that from Domi and Tatar. So if Kotka, after this, gets an assist, because Domi gets the assist on there, so my Domi goal and assist is called. And if Kotka can get another assist here, I got them both. And I called Price to have a good game, and he did have a good game. It was very fast-paced to end that period. The whole period was just a fast-paced period, and it picked up right at the end because it was tied up, and they're trying to get each side trying to get the winning goal, and it was just beautiful hockey. Really nice to see such exciting hockey. The overtime started with Price making unbelievable saves. 3 of them, I can't tell you who, I think off of Draisaitl and McDavid. I'm not positive about McDavid, but definitely off Draisaitl. 3 great saves. Each one of them could have been a goal. And Domi, in between that, had a nice chance on Koskinen on the other end. So, again, the pace was fast and furious, both sides. It was just beautiful. And then, after the last chance that Edmonton gets, the Canadiens come down to the other side with Drouin carrying the puck he was coming down the right side. And just before the net, he stops quick, spins back around, nice little dipsy-doodly move, comes to the front of the net and just buries a wrister right behind Koskinen. It was beautiful. Just beautiful. And he gets that on an assist. I don't know how they got the assist because I thought he carried it all the way from Mete and Deneau, and that was at 58 seconds into overtime. Game over. What an exciting third period in overtime. The rest of the game might have been that exciting, but I wasn't able to concentrate on it, so I really enjoyed that. I did not get the shots on goal for the period. Montreal was 0 for 1 for the power play, and that was third period, sorry. I don't know if I said that. Edmonton didn't have. And it was only a minute into the overtime before it ended, so there were no power plays or anything like that. Okay, so there you have it. That's my rushed review. I'm really sorry. Hopefully everything will be back Tuesday to normal. I'll give you some stats for the game. Edmonton is now 23, 24, and 5. They actually move up to 6th in the Pacific. Koskinen made 23 saves out of 27. Montreal is 29, 18, and 6. Third, they moved up. No, they're still third in the Atlantic. Price made 21 of 24 saves. Kotkaniemi had 1 goal, didn't get the assist, and Domi had 1 goal and an assist. So I was really close on my prediction. Did not get the score right, but hey, we won. That's the main thing. So next game is Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Ducks are here visiting the Habs. I'll be doing pregame and postgame. Hopefully things will be calmer for me then, and it'll be much more normal pregame and postgame. So thanks for sticking it out with me. I'd ask you to please like and subscribe and ring that bell, and you'll be notified of my videos as they come out. And all you Facebook viewers, please come on over to YouTube and watch my videos here, and you can subscribe while you're here. And I'd really appreciate that. So that's it. Wish you all a good evening or whatever it is whenever you're watching this video. I'll see you next time. I don't think I'm going to I may release a video on Alex Ramanov before Tuesday, but I doubt I'm going to put out anything tomorrow. I have to go to the hospital. So I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great day in between, and thank you for watching. I really do appreciate when you guys watch. Bye-bye.